Hello, cheers, we're live. Intro. And hello, and thank you for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube, live from, I guess, the moon in the background. Yeah. And it's Wild Card Wednesday, where the only admittance fee is a beverage. You can bring a beer, a wine, a spirit. Only thing I ask is you don't be a douche, and we have some good old fun. All right. Brian, the beer snob. Cheers, everyone. Drunken One is the first. There's BC Beer Reviews. Hello, Chris. The link is up if you want to join, everybody. And our panelist member, Beer Man. Cheers, everyone. All right. So let's go around the horn. We'll introduce everybody. I'm sure you've seen us once or twice on the internet. I am Thomas Meadow from Massachusetts. We have up north of me is Bumpy Road Brewery in the state of New Hampshire. We have James P. Madonna from the great state of Jersey. And all the way in the Pacific Northwest, we have Beer Man. And featuring live from Michigan, BC Beer Reviews. What's going on, BC?
Cheers, BC.
Cheers, everybody. All right. So we're going to go around the horn, and we're going to showcase all of our beers. You can pour, give us the aroma, or give us the appearance, give us the aroma, and then we'll come back around for the beer review. So without further ado, let's get rid of this giant logo and go and say hello to Bumpy Road Brewery. Hello. Hello.
I'm trying to look for, because they don't mention what.
Oh, okay.
I was just at Trillium today, so I have a new fresh Trillium glass to christen. I have a brew from Trillium and Horace. It's a collaboration. This one's called Beer Pop. It is a double IPA at 8% ABV. And I was trying to find out. Can't come on. Oh, there it is right there. Let's click on it. Because it said at the place, it said what hops they use and stuff like that, but it doesn't say it on the can itself. This beer has well, they don't make it easy. It is cryo pop. They call it cryo pop. Hence the name Beer Pop. We call it cryo pop. It's an exclusively aromatic result. I don't know. It was so much easier. It doesn't just list the. Oh, there it is. Hops, Mosaic and Cryo Pop. Nice. It has American 2-row barley and flaked wheat. And that's it for the grist. So two malts and two hops.
Sounds like a good one.
I'll give that a pour so we can look at it.
Okay, no logos today. They're going to be in the way.
Whoa, that's a potato.
You zoom in on that. Woo!
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's got a rocky white head, and it is that potato color, straw color, yet very hazy, murky. So
it's like potato juice.
Makes it that potato color. Yeah, beautiful looking brew.
Awesome.
I'll tell you all about the aromas and flavors later on.
Yeah, well, we'll come back. We'll come back for a full review. Let's do it that way. I like that. Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers.
Road. I have to try to get that.
Cheers.
All right, James P.
Okay, I got this. I'll call it a Northeastern IPA. Sea Dragon, Asbury Park, New Jersey Brewery, the home of the Gallstone Pony, Bruce Springsteen's Gallstone Pony Bar, where he, I guess, made his debut. Stone Pony, I think it's called that. Yeah. I threw in Gallstone. It's semi hazy. a light medium amber, very strong, citrusy, and floral aroma, and also it has a lactobacillus, like the smell of buttermilk, or I guess a milk. Yeah,
Like a lactic kind of smell.
yeah, a lactose, fermented lactose aroma. But they don't give you any details as far as the ingredients. They're like Colonel Sanders and his secret 11 spices. They don't tell you what kind of hops are in it. You know, they're really typical Jersey assholes. I hate to say it. Yeah. Well, we don't really get along with each other down here, but yeah, I mean, keeping it a secret, like so paranoid. Oh, somebody's going to steal our recipe and compete with us. Yeah. But anyway, 7% ABV and 65 IBU.
Excellent.
And I'll leave it at that until review time.
Excellent. Thank you, James. Sip on that one. Think about that one. We'll come back for the review. Cheers.
Hey.
Your man in order again.
All right. Thanks, Eric. All right. So this one is from the San Diego McKellar, however you say it, McKellar Brewing Company. This is from their San Diego facility. It's an Imperial Berliner style Weiss ale brewed with raspberries and coffee. I thought the coffee sounded good. Interesting anyway. I can't really get out a date. It looks like 1 January, something like that. Let's pour it. So it's 8.2%. Pretty strong Berliner Weiss.
Yeah, definitely. Sour beers are usually not that high. All right. Craft beer got wet dream, wasn't it? Wow, look at that color. Is that purple or is it like kind of like a dark amber color?
It's like a brown ale.
It has kind of a pink, or it's like cranberry or something.
Oh, okay, sure.
Looks copper in the screen actually, or with more of a reddish tint or pinked tint, I guess. Holding a good head though, you know, like for a sour style. I mean, it's not letting go. It's holding up there. Good smell, good whiff. Just want to see if I get the coffee. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Coffee is coming through well. I'm really looking forward to this. So, cheers. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers. Let's go down to our friend. Go up to our friend. Or wait a minute. We got to go east of Beer Man to get to Michigan to go see BC Beer Reviews.
Right on.
What's up, guys?
BC Beer.
Well, today I'm doing Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA.
There you go.
So, it's actually really good. This is actually nice. I actually like this one. It's kind of a dark golden color.
Your lighting is a little dim.
Okay, hold on.
We'll zoom in. Let's talk.
Hold on.
How far do you have to run? I should have kept my. Oh,
Hey,
there
Yeah,
we
it's
go. There
right
we go.
now.
It's a little better.
Okay. Yeah. See, here's the lighting. Here's the beer. Carbonation's kind of on the low side. As you can see, the head's kind of non-existent. It's a film. It's a 9.0 APV, a 70 IBU. So that's what I'm getting off of this. I mean, it's really nice. I mean, I don't know how far to go with this. So
Yeah, you can tell us about the aromas if you'd like. Yeah. How's that thing smell?
it's kind of grassy with a floral aroma. It's really nice. The way this is coming off, it's really nice. I mean, I would smell this all day if I could.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them beers where it's like you got them options where it's like you can smell it and or taste it. Right now, it's good to smell it. It's that
Right.
good. It's just awesome.
we'll kick back with that one and think of some review notes, and we'll come back around to BC. Yeah, man. Thank you. Cheers, BC. Oh, Josh says Josh A, you wish you had good beer. They're all drain pours. Oh, hogwash. You got a good sour beer today.
Yeah.
Here's a not so sour ale from, where is this from exactly? This is from Carlo. This is from the Carlo Brewing Company in Banglestown, Carlo, Ireland. This is the O'Hara's Irish Stout. It's their nitro version. They have a Irish Stout that comes in the classical, I think, 11.2-ounce bottles. But I saw a 4-pack of this last week at the liquor store, and I said, that sounds cool. Let me try that. So this is 4.3%. In the rest of the world, they call this a 440 milliliter can, which is an odd number of ounces. It's 14.88 fluid ounces.
Oh, jeez.
Not even quite an imperial pint, but it's still bigger than our pints. Craft brewed in Ireland. All you do is you chill, you pour, you pull, you pour, you pause, you enjoy. Anything else I can tell you about this beer? They say it's from 6 to 10 degrees Celsius. I'm sure I'm doing that pretty good there. Traditional Irish stout. Anything about the ingredients? No, not really. And this one doesn't have the widget, so I'm about to open this and I'm going to pour it. No widget, but it does pour that cascading head pretty good. Guinness glass, why not? So here we go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. Oh, smoke. Wow, look at that. I'm going to pour it right down the center. You can almost not even screw up these pours.
Right.
Pour.
Now I've got a question about that one.
Sure, go ahead.
Now is that like the Guinness where it has that little ball where it like
I haven't opened
percolates?
up the can, but there's nothing in there that has the sound of a widget. So I'm guessing there's no widget, but it as you can see from the can or from the pour,
Stuck on the bottom.
It does the cascade.
Yeah, it does have that cascade effect. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Damn, look at that. That's pretty cool.
Beautiful.
So it is going to have a 2-finger head there. There you go. It is going to have the 2-finger head. They say on the can, smooth and creamy, traditional dry Irish stout with a robust roast flavor and dry espresso-like finish. So it didn't take too long for it to cascade. Just about done there. There's your 2 fingers there. Let's give it a quick smell test, shall we?
It looks like a
way more chocolate malt aromas than in a Guinness. And I haven't had Murphy's lately, but this is less dry on the nose, but it still has a really good dry malty aspect to it. That makes sense. There's some chocolate malts in there, some lightly to medium roasted coffee, and maybe more on the light side. And yeah, with that head and that carbonation, the nitrogen, I'm getting a creamy aspect out of that. So I mean, if you like the smell of Guinness, it's not gonna be and Murphy's, it's not gonna be too far off. So we'll come back for some O'Hara's dry Irish Stout Nitro. Cheers, everybody.
cheers.
As Bumpy Road is pouring some more beer, let us get right back.
So the head was quite rocky, so it doesn't last on this beer. It goes away pretty quickly. The aromas. It's got some tropical stone fruit type things going on. I would say a little bit mango. There's a bit of a peach type note in there. Lemon, a bit lychee, a bit of that kind of light floral rose petal. Kind of grassy as well. It's got that kind of herbal spice note that you know when you drink it, you're going to have some type of a hop type burn almost in the back of the throat. That kind of spiciness. Not spicy as in hot, but herbal spice. So you drink on it. Let's see here. Cheers.
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 It's got like a medium body, medium carbonation. Got little pricks going on there on the palate. Not a super smooth mouthfeel to it at all. I'd say more wet on the palate than smooth, and the drying effect is kind of minimal on the tail end on the finish. Out of the malt presence, it's mostly a wheat type flavor. Maybe like a wheat thin, so a little bit of that cracker from the two-row, but mostly the wheat shining through. Up front, it's more of that kind of lemon, lychee type note. And then it goes mid-palate. You start getting some of that bitterness. Picking up on a lot of that kind of herbal, spicy type flavor. Very grassy center palate to finish. And also going towards the finish, but not totally finishing it out. There is a slight like peach or mango type flavor. The bitterness on this one does linger on. It does have, I'd say, a medium bitterness to it. It's very green tasting.
So it's pretty finish. Fresh tasting.
Yeah, it's not going like piney. It's definitely staying in this like kind of grassy, green flavor profile for the finish. So yeah, I'll continue drinking it, and I will come up with a score for the way that this is now. I don't know if they even put a date on. August 3rd. So where are we at now? August
18th.
18th. So it's a couple weeks old.
Sometimes and it still tastes that green, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes with the Trillium beers, you have to sit on them for a couple months, let them mellow out a little bit. So I think this might be one of those.
Okay. See, I was going to ask you about that. I think some people like to take those kind of beers that when you drink them really fresh, they have like this green, earthy kind of a ripe taste to the hops.
Yeah.
And I guess that thing could last in the fridge a little bit longer, obviously, if you wanted to mellow out some of that. So,
yeah,
all right.
Bring on more of the fruitiness, I think, less of that grassy bitterness that it has some finish. So.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, man. I gotta get
a Ronald. Hold on. We'll be back around again.
Hold the tiger.
We'll come back to Ronald starting at the very end of our discussion here.
All right.
On a drink, feed me down.
All right, now back to the Asbury Park Brewery Sea Dragon. Like I said before, it's a balance of citrus and floral aroma, but much more of an aroma of a lacto fermented ingredient. Nothing is prominent as far as some of the IPAs. The hops are very elaborate and they stand out. They put various types of hops in it. It's not terrible, but it doesn't live up to the genre, the category that they claim it is. Like I said before, it's hazy. I guess light medium amber color, and flavor wise, no one ingredient really stands out, but I do get that lacto fermented flavor like I do with the aroma. But because they dummy it up with their ingredients on the website, there's nothing I can say about it. I can't tell you about the hops unless there are other websites that know something that the main website doesn't want to tell us. But it's on a hot day at a barbecue, you can definitely put away several of these. 7% alcohol.
James, I missed what you were drinking. What's the name of that beverage, sir?
Sorry. Asbury Park Brewery in New Jersey, Sea Dragon.
Sea Dragon.
Sea Dragon, yeah.
You froze up.
I did.
Yeah,
You're
looks
okay
like
now.
you're
You're
frozen.
okay
There you
mine.
go. Now you're better.
Nah, yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
it's difficult on
People
mobile
always
devices, that's all.
people always freeze to others, but not to the person who's
I've run into that before. Yeah.
yeah. So balance is the only thing I can say. And lacto-fermented flavor and aroma with a very mild citrus and floral, but because the website doesn't divulge its ingredients, what can you say about it except that it's definitely not like a good New England IPA or a West Coast IPA. It doesn't come near those, but it's adequately mediocre. You know, it's not a
It's okay.
it's not a mass-produced macro that'll give you heartburn. You know, it's okay. So anyway,
You said it was adequately mediocre, so you're okay with what it's bringing to the
I
table.
mean, I've had worse, but I've had a hell of a lot better.
Sure.
So therefore, the score will reflect that.
Yeah.
But if I had to have a Northeast IPA, I would definitely choose amongst many others than this. Now, the brewery that's near me in my county has real heavy. When they make New England IPAs, they're really super hazy and bitter, and they use several different types of hops. And I mean, they're really good. Much better than this one.
You bought a mediocre beer. What the
Well,
heck?
I never had it before because I like the seahorse with the wings.
Yeah, the hell.
You know, I
You
felt
bought
like
it because of the aesthetic value.
I figure Aquaman would drink this, maybe. You know,
Yeah.
evidently, I think he would like
Run away.
spit it out. He would spit it out into no, it's not that bad, but yeah. So it happens. First time you try something, like I told Eric, you know, sometimes it's fantastic, sometimes it's horrible, and you know. In this case, it's a tea bagging.
Sometimes you get the elevator, buddy.
Sometimes you get the tea bag. You get tied down and you get tea bagged.
Metal bag.
Anyways, all right. Well, you think about if you want to give that a 7.5 out of 10 or not. I don't know.
No, it's not that bad. I'll give it a out of 100%.
Cheers. And if you all haven't realized yet, pretty much everybody on this panel, you'll see Ronald Sutton around everywhere, but pretty much everybody on this panel, we have YouTube channels. Subscribe to everybody. You'll see everybody's names. I believe you go to Progressive.
I don't want to take away from your subscriptions. You know, the reason I don't join that is because I might draw too much attention to myself.
It's good publicity, right?
Listen, if you want to go stark raving mad with no rules, go on Michael Hilton's show on Saturday.
There's so many shows out there. I don't know who to look up or who to talk to. I just go with whatever comes over the airwaves.
No, he has rules now. Yeah, he has rules. He does. You can't do it.
Rules. I know all about rules. I know all about rules. I haven't been kicked off Beer Man show yet, though.
Hey,
Beer Man, how you doing, man? Your brew castle coming along good, huh?
Yeah, we're
good.
We're working on it. It's getting there. Yeah, good to see you, Seth.
Good to see you.
All right. All right. So this is an Imperial Berliner Weiss at 8.2%, which they're normally like under 4. So getting on the whiff here, I didn't really go into it too much, but I did say there was coffee, and there's coffee and raspberries in this double Berliner, and it's as though you ground up fresh ground coffee beans. You're getting that freshly ground smell coming through it on the aromas with the raspberries. It's really nice, actually. It's more pungent than you think it is. All right, cool. So looking at it, cranberry color. I'd say cranberry or something like that, more on the pinked or even like copper side on the screen. Lighter at the bottom. It's still keeping a nice retention on the head. So a good medium rising bubble, maybe more. I can't really see it. It's hazy, but you can still see shadows. Let's drink this, man. I've been looking forward to this, man. It's been 50 degrees right now.
And let us know. Vanessa's asking if it has any espresso notes.
What'd you say the degrees was? I thought I heard you say 50 degrees.
It's probably about 55 right now. This beer, 50, 55. Where it was 40,
I thought
45.
you said outside. I thought you meant the outside.
No, outside it's like 75, 80 and with some humidity. But very balanced, very well balanced with the raspberry and that earthy, not espresso, just a nice medium roast. A nice medium roast, which is kind of what I like anyway. It's what I always brew, a nice medium. I have the whole beans. I ground them every morning. I don't ever have Folgers or anything like that. It's just gross. I'm kind of a picky weirdo when it comes to coffee. So, I used to work in a coffee place too and pack coffee beans and smell it all the time. So, a craft coffee place, and it was just amazing. So this smells and tastes just like that nice earthy medium roast, kind of a floral. There's kind of like a floral, a raspberry fruit for sure. There's a creaminess in this in the mouthfeel. The body is the body's kind of a medium body, even though it is 8.2 and all that shit. It's definitely got, it's a medium body. Which is good. It's a step up because Berliner Weisses are a lot lighter and they have less body to them. So this is it's quite nice. It does have that the lactic acid, of course, but that nice raspberry wowness with that coffee wowness is just a great blend. For some reason, that works really good. I might have to mix this with a stout.
What category? What category of beer would you put that in? Like what category? Is it a Dortmund or is it?
It's a Berliner Weiss, so it would be a German style. Yeah, be a German style, Germanic style.
German style wheat
beer, yes, and salt that's salt. That's more of a Goza. Not salt. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it's more of a German wheat style, sour style. Yeah. So, and they usually run around 30. I don't know. You guys can help me there, but probably like 3-ish to 4-ish in that range. So this is a pretty heavy one.
Really light.
So, yeah, but yeah, good beer. Good beer. I got my thoughts. Really like this. I really like the finish. I like how it tastes. So, cheers.
Up next, BC, followed by Sutton, and then Chedio. Stick around, everybody. Stick around. All right.
Hey, there he is.
Oh, well. As far as the taste goes, you get kind of that grassiness to it.
Review it again. I missed the name. I'm sorry. The name of the beer?
Oh, it's
Blue
Ranger Imperial IPA.
Never heard of it.
They've got two breweries, one out of Colorado and one out of North Carolina. I think the one out of North Carolina is out of Asheville, and the other one is out of Fort something. I can't remember right now. But
Fort Collins.
Yeah,
the original's out of Fort Collins.
Thank you, Chedio.
There we go, Chedio, the man.
I've been there. Fun brew tour. One of the best brew tours I've ever been on.
So, yeah, I've had Voodoo Ranger several times, and they've never done me wrong so far. So I thoroughly enjoy their beers, and this happens to be another one. So, I mean, I actually enjoy them, and I mean, I can't praise this company enough, man. I mean, for me being a Michigan fan and mostly doing Michigan-based beers, this is actually a good one to do. or try. So, I mean, if I'm giving this one praise, hey, that says a lot. So, now this one, it got a grassy taste to it. There's a sweetness almost to the point where it's like a lager type of sweetness, but you get that it's an underlying sweetness, but you get that bitterness of an IPA to it, like an Imperial IPA, like it should. And
does it say what the IBUs are?
It's a 70 IBU. It's a 70 IBU.
Wow.
Yeah.
No wonder you're
with
tasting.
a 9.0 APV.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
Yeah.
I was going to say, usually you pour 2 beers in your glass when you review, but I see you cut back to 1.
Well, yeah. I've got one in the glass, and I've got one unopened right now.
Oh, I figured you'd have one in reserve. Here's to you, BC. Here's to you, brother.
Proving who I am today, yeah. So, I mean,
as long as these shows go on, I'm sure you got one backed up.
No, you don't. Talking about that, so I'm about to crack one open right now and pour one in.
There you go.
There you go. Let's see it. Let's get the pour and everything, man. Get it from the.
This is one of the best bottle openers that I've ever had in my life.
That's it, dude.
Old school.
Yeah.
It looks like a wrench.
It's
I got an old church
like
key
that,
here.
dude.
I got an old church key.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That works.
Yeah.
It's it's something profile, artiste profile or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So, I mean, so far this has been a pretty awesome beer. In a way, I kind of hate to say it, but I love to say it at the same time. I reviewed this one like 6 months. I don't know if it was 6 months ago or 10 months ago, but I reviewed this one, and this is my second time reviewing this one, at least within, or at the most, 10 months ago. And here I am re-reviewing this one, and if I'm reviewing this one this soon, it shows you how much I love this beer.
Nice.
I take it it's not out of the same 6-pack.
Yeah, I got a 6-pack out of this. Yeah,
no, I said that's not the same as what you reviewed before.
6 months ago. No.
Oh yeah, the one that I reviewed before was a 6-pack. Yeah,
whole different 6-pack. Yeah. All right. Well, sweet.
Yeah, it was a completely different 6-pack. Yeah.
Here's to you, BC. Enjoy your evening, man.
Yeah, cheers, BC.
Check out Rollo Sutton.
Cheers.
Hey, I'm here. I thought you said you were going to the other cat first. I don't know.
Nope, you're up next.
Ronald sucking that.
I got I wanted something light, something refreshing, nice summer beer. And the first time I had this beer was in Canada in 1979. It's the good old Labatt Blue. It comes in at 4.7% alcohol, but it used to come in the 11.2 bottles. Well, this is in a 12-ounce can, and I heard that they moved some of their production down to where it's in Rochester, New York. It's Genesee, but it's I forget what the brewery company name is. But no, this is imported. This is made in Canada, actually made in Canada. 4.7% alcohol, just a nice, easy drinking beer. Let me top this off. Let me top it off. It's a good, easy drinking beer. It's something a little different than Budweiser or Hamm's, just to change up the situation a little bit.
It's not a nice beer.
Not much smell, just the regular, ordinary beer. It is the number one selling beer in Canada, by the way. And it's the what is it? Is it the hockey? It's whatever the hockey is. It's the National Hockey League, but it's in Canada, and these are the sponsors of that league. But it's good, refreshing.
Let's
Suck
get
it down.
Don
You
Cherry
can suck
on the
it
phone.
down for
Let's
days.
get Don Cherry on the phone.
What's that?
Let's get Don Cherry on the phone.
Yeah. Figure this out with the end. Yeah.
Right?
But no, what do you want? You want me to taste it, score it? It's just a nice, smooth. There's nothing exceptional about it, but it goes down. It goes down. It tastes good. It's refreshing. Yeah. What else could you ask for?
Yep.
So I'll give you a score later.
Sure. Cheers.
Chatio should be up, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I don't want to be up. Okay,
You
so
put out your banner there, Chedio.
this beer comes all the way from my my tap.
Oh.
It is my pepper wheat ale with cayenne and jalapenos. I took a couple sips and I'm like, this has got nothing on Friday.
Why so spicy?
So that's good. Great wheat based. You can smell the jalapeno and cayenne when you give it an old sniffer. You want me to sip it?
Go right
Is that
ahead.
something you made with thrash, or is that on your own?
There's your cat.
On my own.
On your own?
Yeah.
Good.
So yeah, the flavor comes in like you're getting like a mouthful of the wheat, a little bit of the Hefeweizen. That was supposed to be the base that just didn't really work out right. Is there getting slate banana-ness and some pepperness? But it brings a little bit of heat. I'm estimating probably not nothing bad, maybe 50 Scoville, 50,000 Scoville, which is easy peasy. But good flavor, I think, with the pepper and the wheat in this. It's very well balanced. It's
what happens when you burp? What's it feel like when you burp?
a burp.
You get the heat back up out of it, or
There's not much heat to this. There's a slight, just a slight throat burn from the cayenne. That's about it.
Gotcha.
Okay, it's kind of like the atomic pumpkin.
It's stronger than that, I think. I had that last year.
Cayenne pepper
It's stronger
stops
than the
bleeding.
atomic pumpkin. Excuse me. But yeah, it's good for the autumn. I have several bottles I'm not going to even touch until September. So when start getting some cool nights out to work, I'll come home, sit on my patio, and just enjoy the good evening sipping on this.
Yeah.
I guess I'll give it a score next time around.
All right.
Go out in the morning and shoot some pheasants. Come back and cook them on the grill.
Sounds good.
Right?
There's plenty of pheasants out your way, man. Plenty of pheasants.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it this way. Very good. There y'all are. All right, people. All right, I'll take there's your Chatio banner right there. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Here's JV. Hi JV. Apologies not accepted. No. Cheers. All right, so here's what I'm drinking this evening. This is the O'Hara's Nitro Irish Stout. Craft brew in Ireland. You chill, you pull, you chill, you pull, you pour. You can't even read this. You pause. There it is. And you enjoy. Bam. So this is 4.3%. And they say on the website they say a little bit, not much on the website, but they're talking about brewing.com. That's the name of this brewery. They're using a generous additions of fuggle hops that lead to a tart bitterness. I don't know if I'd necessarily believe that 100% that it's a tart bitterness. I'm trying to find the information. They talked about using 5 different. They use no less than 5 malts and wheat varieties in their dry Irish stout. All right, so it did pour that nice creamy head. It was a finger head, and here's where we're at with the beer now. Really minimal lacing, but the lacing is actually sticking around. It's pretty good. And again, the nose was light to medium roasty, very, very chocolate malty, and it had that
good looking beer. It's a really good looking beer.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
We'll get right into that taste and explain it to you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheerios.
Bang. And thank you, JB. You rock, JB. Thank you for joining the show. All right, so there is a bitterness to it. It's not void of bitterness. I guess it is kind of a little bit of a tart bitterness. I wouldn't have put it that way, but I can see where they're going with that. Almost like a little fruity, kind of like cherry note, right as you get that bitterness. I get a lot of the chocolate style. I'm calling it a chocolate malt because that's probably what it is, but I don't know that for certain. So I'm getting
You keep on mentioning chocolate, so it's got to be prominent in the taste. You keep on mentioning.
There's way more chocolate in this Irish stout from O'Hara's than there is in the Guinness or in the Murphy's. So it's not super sweet. However, it does have a nice dry backbone to the finish. And they say on the can it's got a robust roast flavor and a dry espresso-like finish. I would agree with that. There is a lot of roasty element to it. It's not smoky or anything.
Man, what's wrong with my
like
fucking
medium roasty kind of coffee notes. It has the dry finish of the espresso of a coffee. And again, that chocolate malt is just really prevalent. A little bit of a graininess, like a really light kind of oaty kind of feel to it. So then at the very end, you get that drying kind of coffee note to it, as if you drank the espresso they talk about, but you didn't put any cream in it. But it doesn't have. It's a little less of the like that. I don't want to say roasty burn flavor, but like that acrid kind of flavor of coffee. It's a little more refined than that, if that makes any sense. But you are getting something that reminds me of like a cherry fruit in there, a dark cherry, and the coffee is giving it that. The coffee flavor is where the bitterness kind of lies.
What's the price point? What's the price point on that beer?
Oh, I think I got to remember this one. I think this must have been between $9 and $10 for the 4-pack of these cans. I thought that was a pretty good deal for what it is. And they talk about the fact that this thing is 440 milliliters or 14.88 fluid ounces because of how the nitrogen in the can is created in order to do what it does. I mean, there's nothing. There's a little bit, you can't even see, there's a little bit of something that's done to the bottom of the can to create the widgeting effect in the cascade. There's no widget in here, but I think they've done something to the can's designed to do it. So
yeah,
pretty good stuff. I can't complain. I would be curious to see a Guinness, a Murphy's Irish Stout versus this one, because in my recollection, I think this, after thinking about all those other beers too, this is the most creamy and sweet, quote unquote, if you will, the most chocolate forward kind of sweet notes before it starts to finish. So definitely worth your time. I'm going to shut up for now here, and we're going to go back around the horn and see what everybody's thinking of their beers with the score and shout outs, if you will. Cheers. Let's go to Bump the Road with that Trillium.
This is a difficult one to give an accurate score based off what I said earlier. As far as I think that Trillium beers, super fresh, are too green. Some people do like that, but I don't. I prefer to kind of mellow out a little bit and have some more of the fruity flavors actually come through versus that extreme green bitterness that seems to occur in a lot of Trillium beers as they are really fresh. Based off of what I'm getting out of this right now, it's not bad. Like, to me, it's got that kind of lychee type thing going. It's a little bit peach. Maybe a little bit citrus, a little bit kind of like a mango tropical type of fruit as well in there. But yeah, a lot of that grass. I'm gonna go off what the beer tastes to me as of right now. I can't, because who knows if it's actually going to change in the future. It may not. I'm probably right around like a 90. A 90 out of 100 for this one.
Good score.
A beer pop. Yeah, I mean it's decent. It's got some decent flavor. It's just like that green grassy bittering finish. I'd almost rather have pine than that.
Yeah.
The shout outs. The poll is finished for Multi Monday, and it looks like Weizenbach has won the poll.
Oh, nice.
So,
Oh, wow.
I'd be looking for a Weizenbach. I will leave a link in the video I create
Strong
tomorrow. Beer Advocate to find a Weizenbach. Weizen is wheat, so it's a wheat Bach. That's pretty much it. Besides Sunday after dark beers, I'll be back on my channel. So show up for that. Bring a dark beer.
Right on.
Based off the malt.
Yeah, man. Cheers. The road.
Yeah. Cheers.
Very nice.
Cheers.
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 And cheers to James P.
Okay.
James. Come on, James.
Asbury Park Brewery, Sea Dragon. I would prefer to call it Dragon Balls, but I give it an 88% out of 100, and they should be lucky I gave them that. But it's not horrible. And Ronald Sutton's getting a kick out of it there. It's not horrible, but it's not great. And it's not the only reason why I say it is because they claim to be a northeastern style IPA. They might even mention New England, but I wouldn't even give them that title. But it's not too.
It's not your not what do they call it? Go ahead. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
It won't put hair on your gonads and schlong. Let's put it that way. Your chest. Yeah, it's all right.
It doesn't fit your artisanal interpretation.
My artisanal interpretation is full-bodied and robust. Robust. I emphasize the word bust. But yeah, 88% out of 100 is what they're going to get. And I just want to say everyone is welcome to join Ronald's Ontario.
I knew a barmaid. Her name was Ro, and she had pretty nice bust.
Robust.
You know what the best name for a daughter, if you have one, is Polly Esther, middle name Esther. What do you think of that, Ronald Sutton?
Polyester.
Polly
as long as your dick doesn't have a brow line.
Well,
it's over my head, James. You're too sophisticated for me.
Frank Zappa's name, right? Dweezil, Moon Unit, the late great Frank Zappa.
Apollo Johnson, 13 and a half. Apollo Johnson. We're gonna go to Uranus tonight.
Well, you got to tie a lot of fishing lures to it while you're walking around. You like the Ubang.
A lot of rubber words, James.
The Ubangies, they used to put a plate in their lip, to make their lip stretch. Well,
You baggies. Yeah, they were some baggies. Yeah, that's it. You baggies.
You bangy try. Anyway, I want to welcome everyone to join Ronald, the great Ronald Theriault, the legendary Ronald Theriault, and myself for Fandango Friday. The theme is liqueurs or flavored hooch of your choice.
You're still doing liqueurs? You can do liqueurs forever and a century.
Well, you know
so many different ones.
You know why I like it? Because you go to the liquor store, you grab a dozen airline bottles.
Yeah.
And they're cheap.
Yeah.
They're cheap.
Cream de mint. If you ever have a big meal and you want to relax after that meal, cream de mint. Get a glass of cream de mint over ice. Cream de mint over ice settles your stomach. It just makes you feel wonderful.
Well, it's like a schnapps.
Yeah.
It's cream. I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's the mint. Yeah, the mint will settle you
Cream to
down.
mint. What is the cream, Ronald Sutton? What is the origin of
I
the
have no idea. I just know it's called cream de mint, and I pour it over ice. We're getting off subject. He's getting mad. He wants to get back to
No, I thought you were going to get
Where's
to
the
the history
cream
of
from? I'm not telling you that.
creme de la creme of cream. I thought you were going to start talking about cream. The cream rises to the top.
I'm going to drink. I'm going to talk about my Labatt Blue and give my final score and be done.
That's right.
But I got this old Labatt Blue. You know, it's only 5%, 5.7. There it is, 5.7% alcohol. Yeah, it's just you know, I can't say it's renowned because it ain't been around since, I think it was invented in like 56 is what it was, 56. But like I say, the first time I had it was in 79 when I went to Canada fishing, and I always come back to it. It's like the rubber band man. I'm a rubber band man. But yeah, I always come back to it. You know, as far as score, it's not too. I know what 91, 92. I'll give it a 92. 92 because it always goes down. It's smooth. It's refreshing, clean, crisp. You know what they advertise in beer advertising. What the fuck?
It was
Cheers. It's a good beer. It's a Labatt's. Wait a minute. I think I got one more to crack. I got more than one more. I got reserve. But here, let me get a little demonstration. There's the pour. It's still lively. Let it die down a little bit. It's ready to go.
Labatt was named
beer
after
can condom.
a French Canadian cowboy. His name was Labatt Master.
That's a pretty good sip.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, Ronald. Cheers. Let's go to
Cheers, fellas. Yeah, give it a 92.
Hey.
Who's ever keeping score, give it a 92.
Hey, 92.
Now we got beer man. Wait a minute.
Hey,
Oh,
if
we
you're
need
going
silence now.
If you're
We
going
need
to beer
silence.
all the no, you don't. If you're going to beer all the time, if you're going to that beer all the time, then there's something right about it. So, hell yeah, dude. Serious.
Good beer. Yeah, Labatt Blue.
Hey, man, this one's raspberry coffee all the way around, man. Very nice on the tartness. It's not super crazy. Really drinkable, actually. Very flavorful and has a nice medium kind of feel body to it. It's just very good. That earthy coffee ground is just
I gotta ask
amazing.
you something here, man.
Go for it, dude.
Is it sour or is it tart?
This one's more sour.
Good sour.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
this is more sour. More of a sour. It's not. Yeah, it's sour. But the flavor, the raspberry, it kind of tastes like an unripe raspberry sourness or tart, I guess.
Unripe.
But then you got that coffee influence, which is really gnarly. It just makes it just that much better. So I'm gonna give this a 95. I really like this.
Yeah.
I really like this. 95 out of 100. Yeah, dude. We're not doing shouts now, right?
You can go right ahead and do
Go
that.
ahead.
Oh, you might as well. Yeah. Beer and cheese. Good beer though. Get this if you can get it. Mickler out of San Diego, and then Mickler out of Danish land. I don't know. Danish land, Sweden, or some kind of one of those stringy ass continents up there by Germany. In the fjords, or what are the fjords? But beer and cheese Tuesday, 8:00 Eastern, 8:00 Eastern. Almost choked on my on the phlegm from this sour.
Don't die.
Oh, fucking put a phlegm ball
Here,
back there.
man, get some lox. This really thin sliced smoked salmon lox that comes up out of the
that sounds
stuff. Oh, it's
delicious, man. That sounds good, dude.
It is. Go with that cheese that you're doing. Shit.
And sardines. I love sardines. Yeah. So Wednesday, yeah, open on that one. 8:00 Wednesday will be another beer mixer. So bring a couple beers that you want to mix together. Let's cuvee it up. Something that sounds interesting. Who knows? You never know what you're gonna get. just like Forrest Gump said. So 6 o'clock Eastern for that, and just brewery's coming along. Let's put it that way. Cheers.
Nice.
Thank you, Eric. Thank
Cheers.
you, Thomas Mel. Thank you.
Bam. BC time with Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA.
Yeah. Well, this one I'm really digging. My score for this one is going to be a 90, straight off the bat. Yeah, this one's really good. I'm digging it. You know, give it time. I'll probably give it a higher grade if I re-review it again. As far as shout-outs go, I know I'm going to be doing a show on Saturday, so check me out then. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to be doing a show Saturday. Other than that,
You gonna have your relative with you?
no. He's got other plans that day. So if you're talking about my brother Sean, he's got other plans. So if most people don't know, when I do my videos, I do my video or my song at the beginning. He does his at the end. So other than that, I mean, it's straight up me. I mean, if he wants to join, that's up to him. I've got no complaints. I'm more than happy to have him on my show. So that's up to him now. So other than that, this is a really awesome beer. I enjoy it. And like I said, a 90 out of 100. And cheers, guys.
I think my scoring needs adjustment because I can't believe that I scored a Labatt Blue above what you scored that. Although I've never had that. But I'm going to have to lower my score.
Yeah, it has more of a grassy feeling to it or a taste to it. And I've had other beers that had like a grassiness to it, but it was more complex where it was like, okay, where you had other things that played. And I don't know what the hops would be that give it a better grade, but I don't like.
Usually you get that grassiness out of a Pilsner style. Out of a you'll get more of that grassy hoppiness. It's a different hop.
Yeah, because it was like you get that sweetness to it, like say out of a lager or I don't know about Pilsner, but a lager or maybe an egg chunk beer. But it was like you get the sweetness, but you get the grassiness, and then there's other things that are in play with this one. I can't describe it, but I mean it's an awesome beer. I mean you get the grassiness.
You need to get JV to help you on your vocabulary. He'll describe it. Where are you, JV?
He's right.
He'll come on. But anyhow, I'm sorry.
Thank you, BC.
There he is, the infamous.
Hey, not very, but whatever. Yeah, the beer could be a little more spicier. I drank it pretty darn quick. I was surprised how quick that went down. Went down pretty easy. I mean, the pepper flavor was good. The wheat flavor was good. It was very well balanced. I just wish it had more of a kick. So next year when I do this, I may go with something a little bit more spicier than a cayenne. We'll see what I go with. So I'll give an 88 out of 100. A B plus. Nothing fancy, nothing good.
And that's his own beer. He's reviewing his own beer. So usually people that do that go lower than what it is.
Yeah. And, well, I'm regret my decision. I don't know if I can actually handle this, guys. I've been talking about Friday. The more I think about it, I even talked to my dad's physician. He's like, "What are you, fucking dumb?" So potentially, it's either Friday or Saturday. I just texted a neighbor, didn't respond. I said, I want to try to do this Friday, but I would like you here just in case shit goes awry. There's somebody actually physically here that could like try to freaking help. You know what I mean? So potentially Friday. I may do a little practice session tonight. Start out with drinking this. I have the Haunted Ghost Pepper bag of chips.
Those
I
are
might
good.
eat that
I like
after, and I might try that sauce again from last week.
Here's
Just
to
to
you,
see
man.
if I can,
Fuck
like,
that. I would never
get myself-
fucking do that.
get myself up to
Never,
a point
never
I can
would
do it.
I fucking think of doing that. You're fucking
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, my neighbor wanted to split it with me, and everyone's like, "Well, then it won't count." And I'm like, "Then I'll rip the whole challenge complete thing in half, and we halfway completed it." You know, so I don't know. I don't think my neighbor can handle even half of that. You know, after watching a couple of people in the last like week or so do it, I'm like, "Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I can handle it." We'll see. We'll see. If I do it, if I do it, grilling and chilling. With
Well,
Mojo
tune in.
and
Post
everything.
it, man. What's the channel? You'll get plenty of viewers.
That's
Post it. Get it out there. I don't know where to watch that.
The channel's
I'm on
right
your
here,
channel.
man. The same channel it's been for 3.5 years. Where have you been?
Money
Yeah,
on
I'm
PayPal.
on your channel. I'm on your channel. What the fuck?
But we'll see if it happens. But yeah, tonight I might run a quick live, just a practice session, just to see where my tolerance really is right now.
Yeah, sure.
To see if it would be a good idea to do it now, or if I should just keep practicing when I'm in Florida. My dad's like, "Yeah, I picked up several hot sauces, so
There's
maybe
2 more dead ones.
maybe
I'll
it's
go
better
for
if
another.
for a couple of weeks I just build my tolerance up."
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. As of now, it's happening, but we'll see. I woke up in the middle of the night last night, and I'm like, "What the hell am I thinking?" So we'll see.
No.
I'm not throwing in the towel fully now, but I may just say, let me just postpone this and give it some more time to build up my heat tolerance.
What's it called? Sweat.
Other than that, same crap on the channel: beer reviews, food reviews, grilling, cooking, just a bunch of random nonsense. So,
Good money.
thanks for having me, Eric. Panel, you guys rock. Bumpy's disgusted that I'm having to possibly postpone.
Oh no.
When's the hot dog?
Daddy, you're all right, man. You're a
Next
good
month,
dude.
I told you,
You're a good guy to have on these
it'll be
shows.
next
You're a
month.
good guy.
At this point, I don't have enough time to do this or that and that. So next month, definitely, in October or September.
All right.
September,
I'll
sorry.
starve myself so I can eat some hot dogs.
Yank that cat up by its neck and throw him on the floor.
No.
Exercise.
She's a
Yeah,
lady.
Yeah, just yank him up and throw him on the floor.
very devout.
He'll survive.
Oh.
He'll land on his feet.
He's not gonna-
He's smart.
Don't listen to her. She's a
That's-
lady.
He hasn't moved from his place.
Whoa,
Watch
whoa,
him.
whoa, she's a lady. All right.
She's a lady.
So I did last year's Pocky One Chip Challenge. You can find it on Thomas Metal 75 channel of YouTube right here. I did really surprisingly well with it. The first 5 minutes were a pure hell ride. Every 5 or so minutes after that, I felt like it got less and less heat. By the time I reached 32 minutes, everybody pretty much said in the chat, "All right, you made your point." So I left that one, but I didn't really eat much of anything that day.
Okay.
So it it would have been in real time, 10 minutes after the whole challenge. So 30 or 42 minutes maybe afterwards, I was keeled over my bed in a ball. Like I thought my intestines were I was going to throw them up out of my stomach. Like, ow. But
Oh my
I
god.
would recommend if anybody does any of these Pocky chips, no matter what varietal and flavor, they're Carolina Reaper Plus, whatever, you need food in your stomach. It's not because of the heat. It's not because you won't. It's not because your palate needs to have something in there so it can dull the heat. It's just so that your stomach doesn't have, I don't know, you don't get stomach problems. Is basically what I'm saying. You don't want to have acid reflux like that. No. So eat before you do these challenges. I'm recommending that.
Yeah.
So back to the beer here. I'm gonna finish the little amount. Cheers. Yeah.
I've never seen a quail that big. Quail on steroids. Quails at night.
This is the O'Hara's Irish Stout Nitro. There's only one guy that did a review on the Nitro version on Beer Advocate, but the Irish Stout that comes in a normal bottle, that's not the Nitro version, gets an 80, I think it was an 88 out of 100. I'm going to give this at least a 90. Yeah. So far in my lifetime, I think this is the best of commercially available, if you will, commercial, right? Of the available style Nitros, Irish Stouts. I like this one the best. It's got a really nice mouthfeel for what it is. And when I got even closer to the bottom of that can, I got more and more of like a fudgy kind of a chocolate feel before that espresso finish came in, and you had a little bit of that roasty dryness to it. So it worked really well. It started really nice. It ended pretty dry. I think this would go with any fried food in the known universe. This would go with desserts, light to medium, cigars, probably. This is one of those styles of beers, even like with the Guinness, right? At 4.2, this one's 4.3, however, just about the same. I would choose Guinness over this for the price only. That you could session these style of beers all day long, and not gonna be too bad with the ABV. And I think it's got a lot of flavor over sessioning some other lighter style beers in the market. So awesome beer. I really highly recommend this. I haven't seen a bunch of the other, or I can't even really think recently that I've seen a lot of the other beers from the O'Hara line, from the Carlo Brewery. They make a bunch of different beers. So if you ever see this beer in bottles or can or anything with O'Hara's on it, I think you're gonna do pretty well. Nice product beer. Cheers. So next week is the 25th of Wednesday. I shall be back again, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, for the Wild Card Wednesday. Yeah, man. And I believe what's happening is every Bumpy could tell me if I'm wrong on that one, but I believe every first Wednesday of the month is the Beer Chugs What the ABV. So stay tuned for that on I believe that would be the 1st, actually, of September. Stay tuned for that one, everybody. So, cheers. Yeah, anybody have any let's go full panel. Anybody got any last final thoughts, comments before we sign off with the...
No.
Hell no.
All right.
No.
Check in on some of the
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for good show. I thought I enjoyed the show. It was really good, production.
8,000 people watching at one point.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I enjoyed it. I don't know about the other
guys.
Yeah, you aren't seeing Jeremy Vincent doing any of these hot challenges, apparently. No.
Yeah. Well,
it's not one.
I'm scared of that.
I don't know.
Hey, my final comments about Labatt Blue. About Labatt Blue. You know, we've been sitting here, I don't know, what's it been? Maybe, what's it been now? Probably close to an hour and a half, over an hour and a half. And I've had 5 of these Labatts. 5 of them. And that's part of the rating of the beer is the drinkability of it. You know, how many you can slam down. No, I'm going to get ready, and I got a little petite fillet in there, and I got some zucchini casserole, and I'm good to go. I'm going to eat that shit up, and I'm fine. I'll be in bed by fucking 10:30, 11 o'clock.
You say
Dang, that's earlier than me.
Betty by Bonzo.
Casserole.
I could have been
right now, these Labatts are going down so good. I just want to enjoy a couple more. You know.
I don't have a petite lasagna waiting for me. It's pretty big. I don't do petite when it comes to food.
You don't do petite?
Nobody cares.
I have a large bowl ready for me.
Like midget porn? No, none of that stuff.
Midget porn.
Yeah.
So that would be petite.
Wow. What the hell, man? To each their own. Here's to you. I'm from the Ohio Valley. It's the kind of dreary out here, man. We got the remnants of that Fred coming through right now. We got a lot of rain. Yesterday, we got like 2.5 inches of rain yesterday. 2.5 inches of rain, man. That's a lot of fucking rain. The river's coming up. Pull your pants up.
Tell it to go down.
All right. Who else is up? We're finishing up. Good evening, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure.
Beer is done, but as I say on my channel, beers. We'll see you soon. Adios.